I can't help it that I look good, smell good, woo, can't dance all night long. But the crew runs to the top, oh yeah. You've been talking to the apes and the giraffes and chimpanzees again, haven't you? Yes, I'm excited!
There it is, the greatest intro on the internet today, without 100%. A doubt. That is just out of the ballpark. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Fast Freddie back for our first edition of Fast Freddie Rocks Youngstown as we kick off the new year, coming to you live and direct from the state-of-the-art Youngstown Studios in beautiful downtown Youngstown, Ohio. Actually, downtown looks really nice tonight.
It does.
You know, it's all lit up. It looks really cool. You know, I think Youngstown is like one of the most photogenic cities around.
Okay.
You could come to downtown Youngstown once a week and take a whole new collection of pictures that would look cool. You know, you could do that all the time. I think it's really a photogenic city. Did
you see the Ohio 1 building, by the way?
I didn't notice.
They had a new owner. And they rebuilt all of the antique adornments outside.
Oh, wow.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
I love when people drop money downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Really
without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yeah. Downtown Youngstown is just so photogenic. And it always takes me back, though. Yeah. I'll reminisce here a little bit. But I mean, when I was a little kid, you know, back in the 60s and, you know, that's one thing, you know, and this is not to get on the political track or whatever. When people say, oh, we're going to make America great again. You show me Youngstown in 1966 and I'll show you when America was great. You know, we ain't even close to it. We're not even in the ballpark of if that, you know, that's what I'm setting my sights on. I'm judging it Youngstown, Ohio, 1960. Okay. Youngstown, Ohio, 1966. That's when America was great, really great. You know, I remember all that, you know, and it's just like, okay, when are we going to have 100, you know, 10.
Do the Christmas retail shopping downtown? That would be amazing.
It used to be crazy, you know, and all the way from like the East End, which is down by where the Penguin City is. And well, that of course, that was a foundry that made most of the steel making equipment for the entire world was made right there on that corner.
Crazy.
You know, right there, right on that corner. The stuff that equipment that they sent around the world to every place. We built all these big steel factories from right here. Well, ours were falling down.
Crazy.
And you know, there used to be all kinds of stuff there on the East End, and they had like some produce markets and stuff where they did sell live chickens and things like that. And it was pretty crazy back then.
Which building was McKelvey's in?
McKelvey's is the I wonder if it's still standing. It's over there by the Social Security office.
Okay.
Yeah, because you had Strauss's and then you had McKelvey's. And that used to be something nice too. You know, as a kid, I really liked to go shopping in department stores. It was an adventure, you know, especially if you're a little kid. You know, you ride the elevator, you ride the escalator, you're on this floor, you're on that floor, you know, and it was something. It was something, but I'm not here to sit here and talk about nostalgia.
Well, that's what we do at the new year. We look back at the days of gone by.
Yeah, but
right?
I'm going way, way back. I'm making myself sound old. I'm making myself feel old, but you know. Yeah, I'll tell you what, when I look at this, you know, and I, you know, and being somebody that's old enough to remember when this town was booming, I mean, it was just, it ain't nothing like, you know, I would like to see somebody do that. You think you can?
There's a building down there. We can lease it out. We can open Freddy's.
Yeah.
We can recreate the years of past.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Freddy's.
Yeah.
That'll go
and
well.
We'll have pictures of Left End and Boots Bell and Idora Park and the Tomorrow Club and all over the walls. So that's what we'll do.
That'll be its charm.
That'll be the charm of it all. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm ready to, you know, get the new year going, I guess. I hope
I'm thirsty. I'm really thirsty.
Well, I hope you are. Well, I should probably open it for you, huh?
Oh, man, you're so good to me.
Samuel Adams Winter Lager today.
Yes.
Well, here's what happened. And
Thank you.
I was going to do this. I happened to stop in the liquor store with a friend of mine. I wasn't really there to buy anything because I do want to cut down drinking. And in January. I don't. This is like the kickoff of no alcohol January.
Great way.
I'm starting the 5th, and I'm going to kick it off with a couple of Samuel Adam Winter Lager because it's festive and smooth, just like me.
Yes.
So yeah, drink Samuel Adam Winter Lager, festive and smooth, like this show is going to be here this evening.
100%.
And anyways, let's see. My buddy Bill says he remembers Consolidated. That I used to love to go to Consolidated. It was right down here at the end of the street, right by where that big warehouse still is. And you would park underneath the bridge, and it was next to the railroad tracks. And it was just like it was pretty much a warehouse with, all the stuff just in there. There was nothing fancy about
like flea market kind of thing?
It wasn't, but it was real stuff.
Okay.
It was real stuff. It wasn't a flea market, but, it was a discount store like before dollar stores and stuff. And it was really cool. And you would park under the bridge by the fire station, and the train tracks were by there and everything. It was a pretty cool place, Consolidated. But yeah, man, I mean, boy, when you think about downtown Youngstown back in the day, it was like the place to be. It was hopping, man. All the buses running and everything. But I don't want to go down that.
I never got to see it. Like by the time late 80s.
Yeah. I'm talking 65, 66. I mean, everybody had a good job. Everybody was making money. The mob was thriving, the gambling was going good. The politicians were getting paid off left and right. And, the good old days. Yeah, the good old days of Youngstown. So anyways, I did want to start off the dry, no drink January with a beer. Yeah, I want to get ready for it.
For sure.
I'm kind of purging myself, and
you got to wean yourself off. I mean, they say it's dangerous.
You know what?
Cut it out completely.
Honestly, the holidays health-wise have just done me in.
Food.
Oh, unbelievable amount. I'll tell you, from like Thanksgiving until like yesterday, I have put on so much weight, and I'm just now struggling to get back into the groove. I just fell so far off the wagon. But everywhere I went, it was just delicious food.
Yes,
delicious food everywhere. I couldn't stop eating. And I was in Florida, so we go to Frenchie's and some of those seafood places, and it's shrimp, it's this, it's that. And plus I had so many parties and stuff between Thanksgiving and now. So I'm actually looking. Well, the next thing I got is our bowling league. The Y103 bowling league starts up January 20th, Camelot Lanes. A lot of fun. I'll tell you what, when you go to that, it's not a serious bowling league, and some people complain because you get the 9-pin strike and that sort of thing. Oh, real bowling. It's not really meant to be real bowling, but there are some people that are really good. You got a couple people there that are like the one old guy that goes to the mall when the people are mall walking, but he's got like a muscle shirt on, a tank top, and he comes there with like maybe gym trunks, and he's like power walking the whole time, so you get a couple of those people there, but it's all part of the fun. It is a good time.
Now, can you confidently break 100 every time?
Oh, I don't know. That's always been my goal. That's always been my goal in bowling. If I could break 100, actually, I haven't bowled. I'm there, giving away prizes and yapping on the mic and that kind of stuff. But, sometimes there's some fireball there that needs drank, or somebody will have an extra beer.
Not in January, though. You're safe.
They'd be there. Hey, it's, and somebody, hey, we got a bucket here, and we got one extra. We don't want it to go to waste.
Doing your part.
And you're thinking, there are some alcoholics out there somewhere that are wishing they had a beer.
Yeah.
And, you're going to let it go to waste.
Starving
thirsty
children in China.
Yeah. There's a thirsty child out there somewhere that is just dying for a cold one right now. And you're going to drink, you're going to let that go to waste.
Sin.
Shame
Total
on you.
sin.
What's wrong with you?
I was at a Christmas party, and they gave white elephant gifts off. And the white elephant gift I got was a Christmas ale, 9% alcohol.
Oh,
it is the rare find, one of the best tasting beers, and I don't even know what it is. Like, I've never heard the name whatsoever.
Yeah.
Such a blessing as a white elephant gift.
Oh, wow. That is a good one. And somebody probably got that and go, I'm not drinking this. What are you going to do? Give it in the white elephant. We'll donate it. We'll donate it. And that's the way that goes. Yeah. So went to see Candace and the Vindies.
West Side Bowl for New Year's Eve. We had a good time there.
Good. The weather was rough, though. I was glad to see we had the turnout that we did. And it was just a good time. Candace is so sweet, and the Vindies are just so good. And it's like every time you see them, they just get better, it seems. It's like, man, Jackie could sing, and the whole band can play, and they got the horn section going. And so they're looking forward to a big year in 2026. Sweet. So we'll see what happens. What else have we got going on? Yeah, so that was it. I went to Florida for a little bit, spent some time with the family, and and just ate and ate and ate and ate and ate.
You know what my catnip was this holiday?
What?
Pierogies.
Oh, really?
I loaded up on pierogies, and I can't eat sweets, but I hit those pierogies hard.
Oh, wow.
My go-to was sauerkraut. Like, it was such an appeal. Oh, it's my favorite.
Oh, you're a crowd fan, huh?
Big time.
Oh,
this holiday it was.
Yeah.
Potatoes, like, that's just normal.
Right.
You get kraut in there with some sour cream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you see what they did in Parma for New Year's? They did the giant pierogi drop.
I saw that.
Oh, I was like, man, we should be doing that here. Totally. And that was the first year they did it, and it went over like gangbusters.
Amen.
But you know what? Then I had mentioned that, and then somebody said, what we really need to do is a pizza drop. A pizza might be more conducive to Youngstown. Now, Port Clinton, they do a walleye drop. They got like a 40-foot walleye that they drop down. But we need something like that.
What if I do that next year in this parking lot? Do you think I should try to pull
pizza
it up?
drop?
The pizza drop.
Yeah, I think so.
Wouldn't be hard.
No,
Flagpole.
Yeah.
Pizza. Large pizza.
Yeah. And so many people love it.
Party in the Commerce building.
Yeah. Get a couple food trailers out here.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on it, man.
That would be the
table
pizza.
Of great ideas.
That's how this works. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You see how it works, man. And you got the beer. That's what's
fueled by winter lager.
Yeah.
The pizza drop. New Year's Eve.
What else does it say about this? No matter what or how you celebrate, this Spice Holiday Lager's rich malt notes and accents of cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel are perfect for any festivity. And we have a festivity going on right here. And here we are. All right, buddy. TJ's checking in. What's up, TJ? Always good to hear from TJ. He'll be selling his raffle tickets pretty soon for the bike giveaway, motorcycle giveaway. That'll be here before you know it. I'll tell you, look at this. It's already the 5th day of January. To me, it's like these days are just flying by.
Absolutely.
Flying by.
So on my birthday, I went up to Cleveland and I visited the Great Lakes beer company.
Oh, okay.
The pub there.
Yeah.
That place is fantastic. If you've never visited,
I haven't.
Definitely a place to visit.
Well, they were the ones around here that really got the craft beer going.
Yes.
Remember when they first started in the Great Lakes Brewing Company and Commodore Perry Ale? And then when they come out with the Christmas Ale for a long time, before the market got, a lot more competitive, that man, when they would break out the Great Lakes Christmas Ale, that was like a thing, it was like, it's in, everybody, all these beer and wine carryouts and stuff, or, these bars would get a keg and then be like, oh, we got it.
Yep.
We got the Christmas ale on tap, and everybody would run out and it's still pretty good. I don't have a problem with that. Same with Sam Adams. Sam Adams is actually pretty good, I think, if you want something a little different, but not overboard. And I think with some people, the craft beer is like maybe mental, I think they have something in their brain. They're thinking, oh, it's a craft beer. I don't want no orange peel and cinnamon in my beer, in my Miller Lite piss water,
We accidentally discovered something down here at Youngstown Studio that if you take a Samuel Adams and you wait about a year after expiration, the beer gets better.
Really?
It gets better beer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All the Sam Adams stuff like comes to life about month number 11.
Really?
Sure
I didn't
does.
know that. You know what? I have a bunch of beer at home that sits in my refrigerator that I usually end up buying if there's a holiday or something and nobody drinks it. And believe it or not, I don't drink at home at all. I don't drink at home. Maybe on, Christmas or you have people over, but it's like when you drink every day as part of your job, when you go home, it's like, I don't need a beer. Some people, you work all day and then you go, oh man, I got to have a beer. I need a little mixed drink. When you're out every night at these different places or several times a week,
so like, when you're out, do people like, Freddie, let me buy you a beer? And then one after another, you get a little too deep into it.
Yeah, you have to be careful. You really do. Knock on wood. Yeah, you really do. Got to watch that because it's very easy. And there are some places that are crazier than others. There are some places where it just balls out. And there are other places where it's like. Also, if I go to a place. And I'm just like the host and I get up between the bands, that gives you too much time to be out there, like sitting at the bar or sitting at somebody's table, and that could do it. Usually, now if I'm DJing, playing music and stuff, then,
there's stuff to do.
Yeah, there's stuff to do. But, it is what it is. It is.
So is your official New Year's resolution the drinking?
No, it's just to be as awesome as always, to take the awesomeness to the next level. I think we're going to build on what we got. And
okay.
I don't think we're going to change like, oh, we got to change this. We got to change that. We got it going. So we're going to keep it going is probably the resolution.
Okay.
So
that's achievable.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing you don't want to do with resolutions, is you don't want to make, there's a whole thing to it. You got to expect that you're going to mess up here and there.
Stick to it, right? You get to February and you fall off the wagon, you get back on.
Right. Get back on the wagon. Or,
That's terribly phrased, but
yeah. So, I don't know. I'll tell you, not to get too political, but what's bugging me, and please, people, don't think this is a political talk show or anything. But this whole situation with the weed in Ohio, I think that's really a shame is what they're trying to do. All of a sudden, everybody voted. They put it on the ballot and they voted, okay, we're going to decriminalize marijuana in the state of Ohio. We're going to make it legal. And then all of a sudden, there are some people out there that didn't like that. And now they're changing the law all around again.
What'd they do? I didn't hear about this.
Oh, you didn't hear about this? This is the biggest thing going. You're a talk show guy. You're in all that Trump and all that stuff. You're in a different realm. See, this is one of those things that they snuck under the radar. Mm-hmm. Oh no, they changed the whole thing. Now they made it. You could get arrested if you go to Michigan and buy weed.
Oh,
they did a bunch of changes on there. They want to change on how powerful the stuff is you could buy. And I saw somewhere where they actually want to put it back on the ballot and re-vote.
That's shitty right there.
It is. And, this isn't like a Democrat, Republican thing or anything like that. It's the fact that everybody voted for this. It was on the ballot. And then you still want to screw the people over. The whole idea on this was to not make you a criminal if you're smoking weed. And now if you go to Michigan and they catch you buying it there, they're going to give you a ticket or whatever. So
is it cheaper up there or more powerful, more potent?
That's right. So why, instead of, the people voted for this, instead of them saying, okay, let's, this is what you guys wanted. If it's better in Michigan, then why don't you give us what they got? We voted for this. If this is good, and this isn't, to me, it isn't about whether you like weed, you hate weed, or whatever. It's the fact that the people voted for this and the politicians are saying, no, we don't like it. So we're going to change it. And, I guess the way the bill was worded, they kind of had that little leeway in there, but you know what? if the people voted for decriminalization, and I'm sure when they voted for it, they saw what people had in Michigan, says, hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. And now they say, no, you go to Michigan, you're going to be in trouble with the law.
Wow.
And there was a couple of other things in there too. But, I mean, these guys in the state, they change it like that. And the problem is, nobody's going to hold them accountable. No. People will bitch on Facebook and they'll go on, to bitch to their friends or whatever. But, it's like these guys just think that, well, yeah, you voted for it, but we didn't like it. So we're going to do it our way. I mean, it's like a blatant thumb of the nose. It's just like they're thumbing their nose at the voters. And to me, like I say, it could be about anything. If that's what everybody voted on, and you're supposed to be representing us, and we already told you this is what we want, and then you turn around and say, screw you, we're going to do it our way, But if so many people are going to Michigan, then keep us,
compete.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. And they're going to mess around, and this is already bringing in some pretty decent tax money for places. Right. And I don't think you see the crime rate going up because there's a weed parlor in your neighborhood, So I don't know. But it's just the fact that you voted for something, and then because they didn't like it, they're still going to change it. I mean, that to me, that takes some balls. That takes some nerve, And they know people still vote for him next time around, or not even vote, And it just goes along with the flow. But it just that just bugged me a little bit, and that's all the farther I'm going to get on that.
Okay.
I'm not. This ain't the political talk show.
Your New Year's resolutions, the top 10.
Oh, okay. Let's exercise more. Definitely. That's me. That's one thing that I am, and eating healthier. That's 2. Save money, get out of debt. I think that's everybody. That's just a daily struggle, really. Spend more time with family and friends. Amen. Hallelujah. And that is at the top of my list. It was so nice to spend time with my family over the holidays and stuff. And it was just so great. And, you really want to do that more. Spend more time with family and friends. Who could ask for anything more than that? Lose weight, and I'll be back. I will be back. The exercise, eat healthier, lose weight. I mean, I've been battling that on and off all my life, really. So
I got to stop eating pierogies. That's my one.
Oh no, we want you to eat more. We want you to eat more. Yeah, next week we're back at Holy Trinity Ukrainian Catholic Church, West Rayan Avenue in Youngstown. Thursdays, order in the morning. Get in there too, because we sell out quick. We do sell out quick, especially over the holidays, man. We sold 1 million. So and they
work hard.
Yeah. So yeah, keep that in mind. Pierogi sales will be back. Let's see. Learn a new hobby or skill. I think that would be something fun. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn the guitar. I got to get with Rama or somebody to sit there and really get me going.
You guys are due.
I know. And Leanne Binder's working on some new material. We're going to be hearing from her again. I got to get our buddy Arliss on from the Southern Outlaws. I have so many people want on. You know what? And I'm going to do the booking a little different this time.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to book these people without the fear of me not knowing I'm going to be here. And if we have to cancel, we have to cancel.
Right.
Instead of, not booking somebody and then not having anybody.
You see Gary Ramey's going to be on Bacho's show next week or this week?
Oh man,
you missed him twice.
And I see that guy. I'll have to get on him. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to get on him.
Poaching your guests.
Yeah, you know what? the guy is sitting right next to my desk, and that's all right.
Give him shit. You still got to give him shit.
Yeah. I got get organized. That's always one you got.
No, that is the Freddie one. The get organized is be punctual and get organized.
Homework and personal life management. Yeah, that's definitely me. But I'm almost to the point now where I'm just throwing in the towel on that. I'm just thinking it is what it is. I'm not even gonna put any effort into that. It's like, you know,
It's part of your personality and charm.
it is. Why would I change now?
Mhm.
You know, it's a little too late to, I think, turn that around.
Okay.
And how many more years do I have before I retire or drop dead? So, you know, what's the use?
Okay.
What's the use? You know, maybe to a certain extent, yeah, everybody wants to do that. Read more. That's a good one. I mean, I read a lot, but I saw something last year. 44% of Americans did not read a book. Half of Americans did not read a book. Well, not half, but almost half. Somebody said he didn't read a math book. 44% is half of America.
How many do you read a year?
Maybe one,
Okay.
sometimes two.
So you're on the
But you know
bottom
what?
part
I
of
am
that.
always reading articles and stuff online. I mean, I'm constantly reading stuff. And, you know, some people think that that's a bad habit and they think I'm just posting funny stuff and looking at dirty pictures and stuff on Facebook. But no,
Probably that too.
But it's part of it. It's part of it, you know. But
Well, what's your genre? What do you like reading about?
well, you know, politics a little bit, you know, although it's so depressing to me. I don't know why I do. But yeah, music mainly.
Okay.
Music stuff. I really do like, you know, interviews and things like that, and or even old concert reviews, and you know, so I like to focus on the music. You know,
Ton of biographies about musicians. Like
Yes.
that's it.
I'll tell you who's the best at that too is Dan Rather. Oh man, I mean, I see some people. Oh, this guy sucks. He really found his niche when he decided to got away from the politics and started interviewing all these artists. Like the one he does with Robert Plant is fantastic, and every one that I've seen, I've watched the whole thing. Carly Simon, look at that one up. Boy, he did an excellent one with Carly Simon, and she was talking about her growing up and how she had a stuttering problem and
Really?
how she overcome that. And I think she said she got into singing to try to win approval for her dad because she didn't think her dad was paying that much attention to her. And I mean, she really went into some stuff there, you know. And I mean, all of his interviews are like that with these people. Dickie Betts, Greg Allman from the Allman Brothers, man. I mean, he knocked that one out of the park. Just these cool people that he gets on there, and he doesn't come off as like an out of touch. I think Dan is definitely a rocker, you know, and those are really good. And that's not reading, but that's watching. But you know, just stuff like that. You know, although some of this AI stuff has just got me wrapped up. The Bob Barker Price is Right AI stuff is hilarious. And then there's this Pleasantville Mart in Shelby, North Carolina. And if you follow the Pleasant Mart, oh my God, that is crazy. Funny stuff. And then they have a racetrack. I think it's called the Selena Racetrack and the Selena Truck Stop. And their mascot is Piss Jug Man, but everything they do, it looks so real, but it's so outrageous, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I could just find one, for example, on the it's on Facebook. It's the Selena, Selena Truck Stop. It's C with a C. Okay, yeah, Selena. Okay, Selena Truck Stop 52. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, they have an AI overview. Okay, so you know that I could read this and explain it to you better. The Selena 52 truck stop isn't a single real world location, but a popular internet phenomenon. A fictional satirical truck stop in Selena, Tennessee, where State Route 52 runs. Known for its humorous, absurd posts on platforms like Facebook, it's all about the quirky staff and events. Well, it uses the real Tennessee location and route. The posts create a fictional world through a real place called Eco Travel Plaza in Crossville, Tennessee. Key things to know: fictional characters. The page features reoccurring humorous characters like Piss Jug Man, Neva Petty, and Pepto-Bismol execs. Satirical humor. Posts often deal with absurd situations, fake employee awards, and bizarre events, spoofing small town life and truck stop culture. What a great way to define that. Okay, that I think says it better than, you know, I could have even come up with that.
You want to watch one?
Yeah, let's see a post. Well, some of them are videos, some of them aren't. Okay, some of them are just a meme or a photo. Okay, right there. The question has been.
Hold on, let me throw it up on the screen.
Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, this is Alligator Jackson. He's real, man. He's real. He's real. He's real, pal. Yeah, he's real.
Look at Piss Jug Man.
Man, show everybody the real. He's real. I pinch him, but I don't want to spring a leak, man. I've come all the way down here in 5 hours to prove he's real. He's real. Piss lives. Piss up. God, bro. Freaking Bucky's. I say we start a war of Bucky's right now. Yeah.
Let's walk over there and go in.
Let's go get 'em, man. We're big guys. We're big, man.
That's right.
Old ladies.
Fuck Bucky's. I hate Bucky's.
Come on, Bucky. I want you right here, man. Come on, man.
They're at war with Bucky's.
Tag team.
They find a couple of memes. Sometimes the memes are just have a crazy
smash or
picture.
pass this burger.
They have a crazy picture and just a story to go along with it. Okay, like that. Now there's a car with or like there's Elmo shoplifting. Somebody left a piss jug. There's like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile crashed through there, and somebody's getting their ass kicked. Some guy, they're beating the crap out of the Oscar Mayer mascot in the hot dog suit. Bizarre story about Elmo shoplifting. Yeah, click on like that angry looking lady with the price gun. Let's see what that one says. Oh, okay. These are stories. You know what? I got to go on their Facebook page here. But some of this stuff that these people are doing. Selena 52 truck stop. All right, let's see here. Like I say, okay. Okay, cashier Belinda. Okay. Cashier Belinda is filling in as a barcode scanner after ours broke with a glitch yesterday. Customers must hold their items to Belinda's tongue when she makes a beeping sound, which she mentally calculates the prices. Belinda's willingness to sacrifice her dignity for customer service does not go unnoticed here at Selena 52. Uh-oh. Okay. Attention, due to a major malfunction, our systems have reset to 1/1/2000 at midnight. All pricing has been reverted back to that year, leading to an influx of customers we were not prepared for. There's currently a 2-hour wait at the gas pumps, and the store radio keeps playing hits from 1999. Please expect total chaos until we can bring our systems up to the modern times. Oh, what is this?
Dude, this is awesome.
Okay, here's one. Chief Dougie and Warrior Blake with American Spirit. Okay, they're obviously they're spoofing the American Spirit cigarettes. And they got Chief Dougie and Warrior Blake. And Chief Dougie's a black guy with America visited today for the year-end check to ensure that our vending policies meet their stringent standard. Only 2 packs of American Spirit were recalled due to bad vibes. Chief Dougie burned sage as part of the traditional store cleansing. Here's a big fat hillbilly woman smoking a cigarette, and it says, Ruby redeemed her $2.4 million cracking the hog reward points for this Yard Mac 1.6 cubic inch concrete mixer. I don't know. You know what? If you're watching this, just look at some of those things and follow it yourself. But they have a racetrack, they have a police department, and sometimes the Pleasant Mart is filthy dirty. If you look up the Pleasant Mart, some of the stuff that they have on there, and it's like they interview hillbilly shopping in the store. And they're like these old geezers and just old fat hillbillies and old guys. And they say the dirtiest things that you could possibly imagine. They had the one, it was the free t-shirt giveaway. And this guy was walking up to elderly women and just blowing their heads off with a t-shirt gun from like point blank range.
Dude, this is the best marketing I have ever seen in my life.
Oh man,
so amazing.
It is, and and they just keep doing it, and they just keep coming up with funny stuff. So those are in my top. If you're looking for something to kill time with, is the Salina 52 truck stop, the Salina Police Department. They have a racetrack too. The racetrack is wild, the stuff that goes on at the racetrack. And then they have some Amish woman that works the ticket booth, and I was talking about kicking people's asses, and I mean, some of the stuff that they say, I don't know where they got, like, it's obviously AI generated for them to come up with like crazy slang terms for like dirty stuff, and you sit there and you're going, what did they just say? So yeah, that's what I do in my spare time. So yeah, watch more of that is going to be one of my New Year's resolutions.
All right,
yeah.
so you got read more covered.
Yeah. Who has time to read books? Well, I'm reading memes though. I'm reading memes.
Yeah, it counts totally.
For the Salina 52
Piss
truck
Jug
stop.
Charlie. That all counts.
Oh yeah. Okay. Salina 52 is deeply disturbed by the antics employed by Rent-A-Center this morning. Due to a minor clerical error resulting in 14 missed payments, agents stormed our premises and forcibly repossessed our security monitor in front of horrified onlookers. Rent-A-Center's acts of aggression
14
is the result of predatory wait a minute. Is part of a predatory rental agreement they forced upon us. And then they got these like this
SWAT team.
Yeah, SWAT team from in there. Oh, and then the lady that won the concrete mixer is going to make her monthly supply of coleslaw with it.
Nice.
It's just funny stuff.
Love it.
Gay manager Jacob was scolded after being found cuffed behind a semi truck last night. Jacob is suspected of restraining himself in an effort to be taken in by a trucker.
I love this place.
Oh, it's great. It's great. So yeah, that'll give you something to do to raise your IQ.
That's right.
Totally. Yeah, don't worry about, Tesla stuff and rocket ships and all this stuff.
Biographies of innovators.
Right. Exactly.
Industrial Revolution.
All that,
politics.
Yeah, all that politics you guys
Lowbrow,
talk and stuff.
baby.
Yeah,
Lowbrow
just
all
stick
the
with
way.
that,
Yeah.
Stick with that. It's out there for a reason.
Quit smoking and bad habits.
Yeah, that's always good. That's
You've
always
never
good.
picked up smoking.
No. Never
It's one
did.
thing you just
I proved to myself I do have some willpower.
That's right.
So and reduce screen time on social media.
Can you do it?
What? Get out of here.
No more truck stop videos.
A growing resolution for better mental focus and presence.
I want to challenge you.
I got to do this for work.
What?
I got to do this for work. I got to be tuned in, man.
In your settings, it will tell you how many hours per day
10.
you're on social media. You're going to say 10.
I know it's
I'm gonna
10.
Look at mine.
I know it's 10. It's just they sent me a little thing. It might have been 10 hours and 52 minutes.
Dude, that's horrible.
It's bad?
That's very bad. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
How do you figure?
Oh, never mind. I'm worse than you.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
Man. 13 and a half. Oh, and you're going to tell me? You're going to tell me?
Damn. I would have never guessed that. 13 effing hours in a day.
13 and a half, almost 14.
Whoa.
You're 20 minutes shy of 14 hours a day. That's 10 hours a day you're not on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and you were gonna hit me.
I was talking shit.
I know you were.
12 hours.
But
My average for the year was 12 hours and 25 minutes.
Okay.
That's horrible.
Yeah. No, but it's what we do.
Right?
We're digital creators. Real digital creators, not like the digital creator that they put on everybody and their brother.
Right.
And if you got, if you're managing 3 or 4 different Facebook pages and stuff, you're going to be out there. All
right, I'm gonna lay down some cover fire for myself.
Okay.
So number one, this one doesn't count.
Okay.
This is listening to Spotify 6 hours and 30 minutes of the day. That's just me listening to tunes while I'm working.
Yeah.
So half of that, like I'm
Right.
down to like, I don't know, 7 hours now.
Yeah. All right.
2 hours on Facebook, an hour on X, 30 minutes on Chrome, and 25 on messaging. It's not as bad.
Mine's probably 90% Facebook.
Okay.
And the rest is probably YouTube. I'd
All
say
right.
Facebook and YouTube and Reels, but I think that counts as Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I do. Or you know what? And like I've said before, I don't really have like a favorite TV show or whatever, but I could burn through videos one after another. You know, if I see 2 minutes of Breaking Bad, a good scene in Breaking Bad, and then a John Wayne movie comes on and you see the shootout, and then here comes Dan Rather talking to Greg Allman about how he wrote the song Melissa. And then there's an old Looney Tunes clip there with Bugs Bunny. You know, I just like to keep it going, man. Keep it fresh every 2 minutes, you know. Something new, different genres. Let's see. Oh, it's a travel video. Look at these people on Clearwater Beach. Wow, that's cool. Oh, here's Jimmy Buffett in 1978. Oh, I never saw this one before. Then, you know, so that's what I like to do. It's always changing.
I have 2 that are regular. I see comedians nonstop.
Yes.
I love comedy.
Yeah.
And number 2, this guy, Frank, he pulls people over and
oh yeah,
Frank Stoop.
Is that the guy? And he'll say, "Hey, Joe, did you hear about Rick? He was in this, been having a hard time." Or is that guy named Bassman? This guy, he goes up to people and just starts talking to them like he knows them, and a lot of these people like play along, like, "Hey, how you been, man? Feeling okay?" Yeah.
Let me see what his name is.
Okay. Yeah. Look for Bassman. I think the guy's name is. It's actually like he's doing prank phone calls, like man on the street. I think it's Frank Bassman.
Anything look familiar there?
I don't see it. He must have a different name.
All right,
Maybe
I'll show you my Frank.
Okay. All right. Let's see who you got here.
There he is. Fridays with Frank is what it's called. He just pulls people over. So sassy to them. It's my favorite police.
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy's a real policeman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know that guy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of, look for like, I don't know, man on street. Prank, maybe. I don't know where that's going to go. Prank. Okay. Let's see. I can't tell.
Okay.
I can't tell. You know who else is really funny, and some people don't get it, is Andrew Dice Clay. He has these quick little clips that are just hilarious. You know, it is like he does these things where, you know, he's like got a stocking hat and sunglasses and like a scarf on, and he'll just go up to like random people in New York City or in the airport and he'll just go, "Are you the person that wanted the picture with the face of fame, the world famous face of fame?" And these people are like talking on their phone. You know, get away from me.
Homeless guy, get away from me.
And he just does this, and they are just so funny. And you know, and a lot of people are like, "Oh boy, Dice, you've really sunk to a new low," and boy, you're a bum, and everything. They are so funny and so creative. I laugh at those all the time. I always write comments on that one. See, that's another thing too. You got to take time to write these comments, and you know, then you got to check back every once in a while and see if anybody responded. Hey, did Dice respond to this? I got to check that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he might have gave me a thumbs up or something. Mm-hmm. But it's just so funny. Or he'll be in an airport and he'll be like somebody sitting there petting their dog or whatever. And, "Are you the one that wanted the picture from the world famous face of fame?" Or he'll just walk up to somebody on the street in New York City. "Hey, did you hear about did you hear about that thing in where they took the president and the guy was hostage and
New York City people don't F around. So to
No.
be approached by a prankster.
Yeah. Some of them is like the doormen shoo them away, or some of these people are just like, get away from me, young man, and all this stuff. I mean, some of those are, and they're just so hilarious, and it's dice. That's what's funny. I'd like to go to New York City and, get a picture of the face of fame. So would I play along with them, or would I, Dice, man, what's up? Or do you just play with them?
No,
for a
you
minute?
Confront him. You absolutely confront him.
Just Dice, man.
He'd be amazing.
Dice, what's up, brother?
Yep.
Give me my picture. I'm here for the face of fame.
Yep.
But yeah, I think he's pretty funny on there. I'll tell you what, a lot of people now too with Facebook, and it's probably, and you might have noticed this too, like in the last 6 months, I've noticed like even the radio stations, I got to kick up my game on that. That's my resolution, kick up my game on Facebook. Mm-hmm. That's what that's my resolution. I'm not getting off. I got to figure out how to make it better.
Make it 16 hours, bitch.
Hell yes. I want you to be along for the ride. Get in on here. Join us, man. You got some spare time. You could give Fast Freddie another 5-10 minutes on Facebook.
What are you doing all day?
Hell yeah. Jump on there. But a lot of people are getting a lot more creative with reels and stuff. And I saw this one in Chicago, and the DJ, I mean, it was kind of like artsy and stuff and cutesy for kind of girls. But I'll tell you, the way the content was and stuff, it was like, boy, that's really top notch. And, we had talked about that, like some interns and stuff. And I really got to look into that for what we're doing, because, some of this stuff now, it seems like in the last 6-7 months, we have just taken a jump in technology that, all these pictures and all these graphics and stuff, just it's really been just taken off. Like I saw this, even just little stuff, little artsy pictures, maybe 2 pictures of something that seems artsy or different, and you just throw those on there. Or like this woman that I do follow in Chicago, like they had the L train, like the subway decorated for Christmas. And they just took a shot of that train zipping by with some crazy buildings. And it just had a little bit of instrumental from Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. And you looked at that and you said, damn, you know what? It said Merry Christmas from Chicago, and you're seeing more of that instead of just, Merry Christmas from Chicago, and I think you're seeing more of that with videos, and the graphics been getting a lot better, and it's that's one of my resolutions, to get that up a little bit.
So I'm going to hook you up. YSU is placing their spring interns. Talk to Dr. Earnhardt. I'm going to get you an intern.
Yes. So
that you can personally torture said intern for whatever you would have them do.
Oh no, it's not going to be a torture. I want them to have fun. I want to find somebody that's going to say.
When I say torture, I mean just outside the norm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get what you say. Yeah. No, I mean, really, I got to get that going, because when you're seeing on how fast this is taken off now, with the AI and all this stuff, it's going to the next level. And I think this is what people are going to be looking for more in their post, better graphics, cooler things, but so I think that's the way, it's definitely the way it's going, and I've just noticed like a big upturn in that in like the last 6 months or so. And I'm, even like all the, different radio stations I follow to say, hey, what are these guys doing? What's that guy doing? And so I look at that and I go, wow, yeah, man. Oh boy, look at that. Or, so.
Can I bring up a somber topic for you?
You want to bring up a somber topic? Okay. And then I'll change it after that.
Okay.
Okay.
The Cleveland Browns won 2 games in a row.
Why did we didn't? Wait, whoa.
Let me finish. I'm doing my preamble.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The Cleveland Browns win 2 games in a row against division opponents, right? Did fairly well. Like
Myles Garrett sets the sack record.
And today, the announcement of the beloved leader, Stefanski, has been dismissed.
You know what? Feel? I must be on drugs. I wanted to come right out of the box with the Browns and the Steelers from the get-go. An hour later, An hour later, after all that babble, I'm sure there had to be one person sitting there going, I wonder what he's going to say about Stefanski.
Right.
Is he pissed that the Steelers won? Yes. Who are you going for? Did you want the Ravens or the Steelers? You had a quandary going around in your head.
It's on the tee.
Oh,
just you know, square up to it, man.
Later. That's all I've been talking about all day on the radio. And then I come in here and it's like, you know, there was something I wanted to talk about. Something happened over the weekend, yesterday too. There was something. It was up until about midnight yesterday. Something happened.
What was it?
An hour later, we get to the Browns. Oh, that's just crazy. And look, I haven't even been, you know.
I'm way ahead of you.
You are. We might have to get another one. Let me finish this one. Grab us another one.
Okay.
One sip away. That's all I had left in there, Joe, was one sip.
Yep, one long sip.
Anyways, the Cleveland Browns, what the hell? Where have you guys been? You know what? Haslam got to sell the team. That's what it boils down to. That guy's got to go. I saw our buddy Ron Potesta. He had the best post. He said, okay, keep this in mind. The guy that engineered probably the worst trade in Cleveland Browns franchise history, put together probably the worst contract
ever.
The worst contract in the history of the NFL or pro sports period, still has his job, and he's going to pick the next head coach.
Beautiful. That's so Browns.
You know,
right there.
What does that tell you? And you know what? It is getting old, man. It is getting old because, come on, rebuilding since 1999. And it was really a slap in the face to watch how good that Steelers-Ravens game. I don't care who you were rooting for or whatever. If you were just a football fan and the excitement in that game yesterday, you know, what are you supposed to do? You know, you gotta just tip your hat. You know, that was a battle to the finish. And then it was fixed, of course, so the Steelers won. You know that, man.
Of course, yeah.
You
Luckiest
know,
team in football.
You know, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All of a sudden, this guy missed that field goal on the last minute.
Never misses a field goal, ever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, it was all fixed. It's all scripted. It's worse than the WWE. The bookies control the whole thing. And if you don't believe me, there's people out there that'll tell you that. You know,
I'm so glad you're joining the conspiracy theory side. That's great. I love having new members. Thank you.
But sometimes, you know, we had talked about that before. Sometimes whenever I see somebody miss a ball, bad call, miss a kick, drop a ball, penalty, I always think the fix is in. I just 100%. Automatically think that. And I know I talk about that all the time, but I automatically think that. But Stefanski, come on, man. I mean, you know what? You guys have been doing it wrong since 1999. Enough's enough. You know, if the Cleveland Browns were in any other city other than Cleveland, Ohio, they would have zero fans. They would be packing up and moving away because they would have nobody. Nobody would give a shit about that team anywhere else. You know? Yeah. It would be like, and we're still that diehard. And you know what this weekend also proved? Well, it's been going on for a while. You know, here in Youngstown, since, you know, we're half and half, the rivalry is really between the fans, the Browns and Steelers. The rivalry isn't between the teams. No, it's not like it was back in the day. It's Baltimore and Pittsburgh. That is still a knockdown, drag-out rivalry. Right. And it's not the Browns and Steelers because, first of all, we don't have a rivalry because with a rivalry, I have to win one and then you win one. This year, I knock you out of the playoffs. Next year, you're going to get revenge and knock us out of the playoffs. Right. You know what? I knocked you out of first place this week. Next week, we come back and you knock me out and stuff like that. And you just don't have that. If you lost every single game you played for what what is the record that we have lost in Pittsburgh?
It's not good.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
You know, it might be 20 games or something. I think maybe 24 games. This last time was 24 games we lost in Three Rivers Stadium. Big Ben owned us. Big Ben, the winningest quarterback in Cleveland Browns Stadium. You know, that's not a rivalry. No. That's your bitch, you know?
the Steelers want to get rid of Tomlin. How quickly would the Browns pick up Tomlin?
Oh yeah,
if they got rid of him.
They're not. Some Steelers fans want to get rid of him. Who are you going to get in there? Who are you going to get in there? You know, some of these Steelers fans, they act like, you know, that the Super Bowls were like yesterday. They act like, you know, Terry Bradshaw was 3 years ago. You know,
right?
That was 50 years ago almost, folks. You know, come on. And they still talk like it happened yesterday.
Yep.
You know, but, you know, you got to give it up for him, though. Come on. You look at that. You got Aaron Rodgers in there, and he's still been able to. But you know what? Because he's got other people around him that can play. You know, the Browns, we have nobody. You know, although I'm seeing a little bit of progress, and I didn't think Shador did all that bad.
No,
actually, I think it worked out good for him. He was a 5th round draft pick, so there's no pressure on him whatsoever. Right. You're not expecting him to do anything. It's not like when we had Johnny Manziel or Baker Mayfield, where this guy has got to turn the franchise around tomorrow. There's no way a rookie quarterback's going to do that unless you have a killer team around him. They're not going to come out. You know, even with Shador, it would be nice to have still somebody like Flacco or somebody on the sidelines, you know, helping him along. You know, the Browns never had quarterback development. It's quarterback survival. They just throw somebody out there. And then some of these guys unfairly, they put that like, this guy's a savior. He's a 1st round draft pick and we're going to the Super Bowl. And the guy plays like a rookie and then everybody gets pissed.
Watson's coaching him on the sidelines. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. yeah. But, you know, the Cleveland Browns, and you know what? And I'm still a fan, and I'll still wear my gear.
Do you have a hope for who they sign as a quarter or as a head
Not
coach?
really. They'll pick the wrong guy anyways.
They're going to grab a Harbaugh. Like, that's the only coach I don't want, and that's how I know it will end up with
a few weeks ago, some of the rumor mill had Belichick talking to them. But
I would love that.
You think you would like Belichick, or is he past his prime?
No, he's got a hot 22-year-old girlfriend. He's our coach. Or Pete Carroll. Like, I'd love to have Pete Carroll too.
Gruden. What about John Gruden?
You
want Gruden?
I don't know.
Hey man, you want John Gruden in there, man? You ever watch? There's another guy watch. You ever see all these people send him boxfuls of souvenirs? Have you seen that? That's his big thing. And the Mahoning Valley Scrappers recently sent him a box. And I'll tell you what, the people from the Rose Bowl sent him a box of souvenirs. I mean, they had like a leather sleeve varsity jacket and all this, and it was like black, and it just had one like red rose on it and stuff. And I tell you what, I'm sitting there going, why did they sending this guy this stuff? He doesn't need it, you know. But they sent him like the coolest box of stuff from the Rose Bowl, and the Scrapper sent him a nice box too.
Nice,
you know. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. But you know, I don't know. What are you going to do? See, that's why the Steelers can't get rid of Tomlin, because he's still in there and he could still do it. He actually won a Super Bowl. So, you know, well, it was Cowher's team, and I'll get, you know, you still got to do it, you know.
Yep.
Heck, if the Browns were 9-7 every year, and I think I would be happy.
That would be a Super Bowl for us, honestly.
You know, if you're winning some games, and boy, we beat the crap out of these guys, and you know, that's another thing I watch, all the old Cleveland Browns videos. Well, obviously, the algorithm sets that for me, you know, because they know I like the Browns. So, you know, and the minute you hit that one like button, get ready, because here they all come. You know, if you write, get well Bernie Kosar, and you like 3 Browns videos and you comment Stefanski's a bum, the next thing you know, your page is going to be full of Cleveland Browns stuff.
How about Bernie Kosar? Have you been following his medical stuff?
Yeah, it looks like he's getting better, though. He's got a lot better color and stuff. And I'll tell you what, I give that guy credit for keeping his chin up like that.
Heck yeah.
You know, he and doing it very publicly too, you know. So that's one thing I just wish everybody has a healthy new year. You know, you got to stay healthy.
Yep.
I know so many friends that are dealing with stuff, and it's like, oh man, you know. And I'm not even going down that road.
Less pierogies, less beer, More sleep, more exercise. Do those 4 things.
Oh
and you're
yeah,
good.
yeah. I think you'll be okay. I think no, seriously. What else did I see here today? I guess the reason that I was not thinking about the Browns is because I got the. Let's see. Well, let's see who's we're checking in here. Jay Bird checking in. Yeah, Jay Bird, I'm back from vacation, ready to go. All our whole bike night crew, man. We haven't been together since, we got to get out there and whoop it up a little bit. A little dinner or something, take over some bar somewhere and have some fun. Yeah, always good to hear from Jay Bird. Barb Fox checking in. She said Jimmy Migliosi from the Huck and Philbillies out there to coach the Browns. Yeah, there we go.
Anybody but Harbaugh. And what's the guy from the Dolphins? The Mike. What the heck's his last name? He was the OC for us for a while.
Oh yeah,
I can't think of his name.
Yeah,
but anyway, anybody but Harbaugh and him. Literally anybody.
Like it's going to make a difference anyways, because now, see, here we go again. We're going to get a new system, a new bunch of players. We have no consistency, and nobody gets into the groove where we have a signature. This is the way we've been doing it for, in Tomlin's defense, for 10, 12 years or however long. This is the way we do it. We got a system, and now we got this guy's system. Now we got that guy's system. And this guy likes to pass the ball, but this guy wanted to run the ball. Now we're going to draft these guys, and then we're going to hope that they pan out. It's,
So we'll draft a quarterback with our 6th pick.
Yes,
we'll start Deshaun Watson for the first 4 games. We'll start Shedeur Sanders for 4 games, and we'll put the rookie quarterback in there. We'll end the season with a 4-12 or whatever.
Yeah, and then we'll trade Shedeur.
We'll trade
Shedeur towards the end of the season.
And he'll go somewhere and win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, then we'll get Flacco back. And it'll be Flacco. And like, okay, why didn't we keep this guy to begin with? And you just see that. Like I say, what other football team has gone through that? Nobody.
Trauma.
Nobody.
You just experience all trauma.
It is just like, it's like we're jinx. And then they took our team away, and we begged and pleaded, please give us our team back. Give us our team back. So Art Modell goes and wins a couple Super Bowls with Ozzie Newsome as the general manager, and we continue to flounder.
Mm-hmm. And we're still fans.
And
why does that happen?
And we are still there. And then you sit there and this football season, it was kind of crazy because I was liking when the Steelers would lose, because I would put on the Steelers post-game show and hear every yinzer pissing and moaning. Tomlin's got to go. I'm not going to wave my terrible towel at the games anymore because this team doesn't deserve it. They booed Renegade. And now Super Bowl. Hey, can you play it? Here we go. Steelers going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. No, I'm not going to play that today. Oh, yeah, okay. And it's like yesterday you said Tomlin's got to go. Yesterday you said that Aaron Rodgers looked like a 80-year-old grandma out there. And all this stuff. Now, Super Bowl, we won. We beat the Dirty Birds. Hell yeah, we're all the way, But I would like to be in that, with my team. I shouldn't have to get my kicks in the NFL from wishing ill will on the Steelers. I should be able to celebrate my team.
You went to postseason twice in the last 10 years. What more can you ask for, man? First round eliminated, but that's beside the question.
Yeah. But like I say, they still think that Mean Joe Green was 6 years ago, 2000, 25 years ago.
Big Ben.
That's been a while now, folks. Believe it or not, man. That has been a while. The bus. What about the bus, man? Franco, the Immaculate Reception. Come on. All right, Hogue said whiskey works wonders. Amen, Hogues. But we're just sipping on a winter lager here and shooting a breeze here. I got to get down to one of Hogues' debriefings one day.
We got to have him in. He's long
overdue.
Yeah.
Now that he's retired and stuff, I think that he could come in and tell some stories about
sure.
TCI and the prison and Oh, that's another guy. Did you ever see a guy? His name is Ian somebody. And Ian Black, I think his name is. And Ian Black is Ian Black was in prison for something. He went to the federal penitentiary. And he's kind of a nerd, and I think he went there for like bank fraud or something. And he interviews ex-convicts. And these people have a million freaking stories. He's really interesting. Ian Black is his name. Or Ian Bick, maybe. I don't know. And I mean, this guy is the people that are on there and the stuff that goes on in prison with these people and the
real life
gangs
too.
and
That's so
they had this one, the guy was an FBI agent, and it was just crazy. And the FBI let him out, hung him out to dry, like say, because one of the guys that he was investigating said that, he was paying this guy off, but the guy said that he was working like trafficking to gather evidence and stuff or whatever.
Of course,
but I mean, this guy sounded sincere when he went through his story, but there's two sides to it. But he's very interesting. And then there's another one out there. It's called Soft White Underbelly. And Soft White Underbelly is really interesting. I mean, this guy like interviews people from like Skid Row, and he gets people from Skid Row on there, and they tell their tales. And it is just like, you just sit there and go, holy shit, And and I always thought that too. You see some of these homeless people out there, especially like in the big cities or whatever, and you wonder, like, how did you get here? You were a little baby at some point. You were the apple of somebody's eye, and usually a lot of them had some kind of traumatic childhood, bad parents, and some of them were just good people that went wrong.
Yep.
Ran into drugs and stuff. And I'll tell you, some of them stories are amazing too, but you got to watch. You don't want to watch too much of that because it gets, it weighs on you,
Have you ever watched the show Mayor of Kingstown?
No.
I picture Hoags every time I watch the show.
The Mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah. It depicts like a prison system that has the 4 gangs in it. And this dude like sort of like manipulates and keeps the peace between the warring gangs within the prison. It's pretty awesome.
That's a Hoags.
Yeah, for sure.
That's psychology.
Yes.
That's
absolutely.
a Hoags who used his brain in there, man.
Yep.
I know some of Hoags' tricks and with his tattoos and all kinds of crazy stuff, man. So yeah, Hoags would be fun to have on there. Yeah, but Ian Bick is that guy's name. And he's pretty interesting. There's so much good stuff out there. It's almost like, TV, you don't see that stuff on TV. Speaking of TV, what was really good? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. That show was freaking awesome. Everybody bitches about who they put in, who they don't put in. Could this guy play? Why didn't this guy play? But I'll tell you, the parts that I saw were fantastic. They need more stuff like that on TV, really. It was like, they had David Letterman come out and did like the induction of Warren Zevon because they were friends. And it's David Letterman inducting Warren Zevon into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's cool.
And then the band The Killers did Lawyers, Guns, and Money. And Waddy Wachtel, great guitar player, was on stage and stuff, like all these talented people. And it was like, why don't we see stuff like this on TV more often?
In prime time.
This is it was killer. And then they had I'll tell you, even Outkast. I wasn't a fan of Outkast getting in there, but I'll tell you what, the tribute that they did to Outkast, it was excellent. I mean, they had them rappers out there with the big fur coats and everything, but like the band they had behind them, it was like a James Brown review, man. I mean, they were doing their raps and, all the songs that Outkast is famous for. And they had, popular R&B singers and rappers doing it. And his band, they had a brass section and stuff. I'm sitting there watching. I'm going, man, is that good? Mm-hmm. And then Cyndi Lauper came out and did like 3 songs. And, it was really good. And then they did the thing for Joe Cocker. And the Tedeschi Trucks band was like the main band, and Susan Tedeschi and Derek Trucks are two of the most talented people out there. I mean, they should be superstar status, but the music business isn't like that. You know, Derek Trucks was playing since he was like 10 years old. He got on stage with Bob Dylan. I think he was 13. He played at Quaker Steak and Lube at the old, 3 by the River. And he's originally from Florida. And he played with the Allman Brothers for many years. And he's fantastic. And his wife, Susan Tedeschi, is also a talented singer, guitar player. And they are keeping that torch going. And a couple of years ago, they did a remake of Joe Cocker's live concert, Mad Dogs and Englishmen. And they knocked it out of the park. You know, they had the female backup singers, the horn section, everything. And so they did it since Joe Cocker was inducted. Well, the last song of the night, the big jam, was A Little Help from My Friends. Joe Cocker version of a Beatles song with these people just jamming, you know. And what was the other one they did? Oh, Feeling All Right. And they did Feeling All Right. And it was so good. And there's such talented musicians out there. And it's like, why don't we see this stuff on TV more often?
Yep.
You know, you want me to watch, I would watch that all day. But I really thought, you know, all politics aside and everything, that it was a 3-hour show too. And I was just catching bits and pieces, but you know, everything that I caught, I was like, wow, this is impressive. Yep. You know, and we need more of that. I would rather see that on TV than some of these stupid shows or whatever, you know. And it was just really, really good. I was really surprised. I was kind of like blown away a little bit. I was like, wow, that really was pretty good. It was pretty good. Oh yeah, man, the death of MTV this week. MTV has gone away. Yeah,
that's sad.
Video killed the radio star? I don't think so. Mm-hmm. You know,
that was the last song they played. The Buggles.
Yes, yep. That was the first song they played and the last song they played. But you know what? I think about that. You know, okay, MTV is come and gone. Video killed the radio star. And I say this all the time. Radio is still going strong. Radio is still going strong. And you know why? If you do it right, and you have live people connecting with real people. And it's even taken off more. Bring on all the AI stuff that you want. The more real that you're going to be, the more it's going to be appealing. A real live voice talking directly to you in your city, directly to you, you can't do that with AI. You'll never be able to do that with AI.
Do you know of anybody who does music and does
radio stuff?
You know anybody?
No, not really.
No, does zero.
It's just a thought that I got rattling around in my brain.
Theoretical.
Yeah. From what I hear, from what I read. Yeah, TJ's right. MTV died years ago, and well, getting back to the personality too, because remember we were doing some different experiments with AI and having them do things.
Make a music.
The one thing that those music was, you know what? That's really frightening. The music thing is really frightening. Oh, that's another thing out there. There's a couple of these. I think one's called Band Vinyl, and another one, and it's all this AI stuff, and they'll have like singers that look like the Supremes, and they sing these filthy, dirty songs. Or they'll have some, and then they have like an album cover and stuff, and it looks like it's something from the 60s. Or they'll have some guy out there like Johnny Cash, and he just gets into this filthy X-rated songs. But the production is right there, though. I mean, the some of them soul ones, like with that have like the Supremes or whatever, are just like, you're sitting there going, wow. And it was a guy put that together in 10 minutes,
Yep.
20 minutes, they threw that thing together. Well, we had those great songs in 30 seconds, a minute. Fast Freddie thinking of his motorcycle, drinking a beer, wearing a red scarf, and we had an Allman Brothers hit.
Boom.
But the one thing it couldn't do is comedy. It cannot process comedy. And that would be very hard to do, because that's your personal perspective on it.
Right.
And if you don't know it, or if it makes you feel that way, how does AI really know, when you get on a plane, or why does it bother me when I go to Target or something, whatever your everyday thing. Hey, here's what my wife said today, or here's what, here's what happened at work today. And I told the guy, blah, 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 and I don't think they could do that.
Do you want to do an experiment with me here real quick?
Okay.
Are you up for it?
Yeah.
So this weekend, Grok, which is AI,
yeah,
it came out with the ability to slap a bikini on any person of your choosing.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I would like for you to pick somebody who you would absolutely like to see in a bikini, and I'm going to do it live here to see what that looks like. So pick your favorite celebrity, actress. It doesn't have to be a woman. I'm not going to judge.
Can I go Viking Jim?
Any Viking Jim? Is that who you're choosing?
Yeah, let's try Viking Jim just for shits and giggles here.
Okay. All right, we're gonna load up Grok.
Okay.
And I should have probably prepared better.
Well, I think Grok is the one where my brother put together like Trump coming to my fish fry and smacking the shit out of me. And
all right. So let's see. I'm gonna do an image. Let's look for Viking Jim. This should be good.
Yeah, this will be real good.
Okay, let's find a good picture that we can dress up in a bikini because it would look really well.
Yes.
Let's do our. Wait, I'm going to share this so people can see what we're doing here.
Okay. Yeah, see, this show is educational
as
well.
We experiment. This is science.
Look at Viking Jim as a character, a cartoon character, a real life cartoon character.
Yes. So we need a full body shot because his face isn't just going to do it. So let's see what he got.
You know what? He's got one on there where he's decked out in all his Vikings gear. There's one of him. There's a full picture. Let's see. Go back up. I saw one recently, like, from a couple weeks ago with the game.
He does a lot of headshots.
Yeah. What's going on here, man?
He's got a profile.
I'll tell you what, he did. You know what? Let me see if I got one on my phone. A Viking. I might already have one of Viking Jim in a bikini anyways. Maybe we're wasting time.
We are. This is my fault.
Hey, once we get to this next thing here, though,
this might be good.
Okay, yeah, let's see.
Be good.
Okay, copy image.
All right, we're gonna go to Grok. We're gonna upload that image.
All right, Viking Jim used to be our compadre on the radio. Viking Jim also moonlights as Santa Claus, a wizard, and he does Rasputin reenactments. All right, what we're doing is Joe has this program here on Grok, and it'll put anybody you want in a bikini. We might have to do me.
We'll see how this one turns out first.
Oh, okay, yeah, and then we can move on because
I just said,
you know
bikini.
What? I'm still sitting on the story of the night tonight, a year-end wrap-up that we should have probably come right out of the box with this, but I don't know why I'm saving it for last. But you should do the good stuff first. And then fade away. Oh my God! Oh, is that crazy? Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Viking, you got to do me. Find one of me. Oh, you got to do one of me. That's crazy. Okay, folks, your homework assignment for today is to go to Grok and get a picture of yourself in a bikini dancing. Tracy Randall checking in, Southside in the house.
All right. Oh my goodness, that just made my day. Are we gonna find you?
Yeah, we got to. Oh, that is crazy.
It's playing on repeat for all of our viewers here.
Okay.
So they're.
Oh yeah.
All right, pick your favorite. How about holding fish? No, you're not in that one.
No.
There we go.
All right. Let's
There
see this
we
one.
go.
That's a nice looking fish on the Ohio River, I must say. Yeah, look at that. What else we got, man?
All right, Grok. Let's do.
There's Viking Jim still gyrating in a bikini. Oh, it's so funny. And oh, that is great. This is fun. Now, no wonder you spend 3 more hours online than me. Oh, my. Oh, my. Very funny. Okay. All right, this is going to be me in a bikini?
It will be you in a wait.
I ain't me.
You can do it. Hold on. Let me try again.
I think that's just some gay porn you have hidden there in your computer. We're learning a lot about Joe here today. I don't think that's an AI. I think that's some serious stuff there. Yeah, man, that's a nice looking picture on the Ohio River of me catching a nice bass.
You're about to have a bikini on you. How do you
Okay,
feel
let's
about
see
that?
it. Bring it on, man.
All right, it's trying. I might have to type some stuff in here.
All right. We're going to make a video of me in a bikini here. All right. I think they're going to put the fish in the bikini.
It's re-rendering.
Okay. I think we might need a better picture.
I think it'll do wonders. Like
You think?
Oh, I think AI will take this.
You know, I kind of like that picture of me with that fish, though. That's a pretty nice fish. Of course, I got to thank my son for putting me on him. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hey, I don't want my belly sticking out like that. Only it looks real. Holy shit. Oh my goodness!
You're enjoying that.
Oh my! I'm enjoying that fish way too much. Yeah, belly's a little too big. What the hell? Try another one. Find another picture.
All right, I gotta stop.
More of like just me standing there. You know what though? My problem is I don't take a lot of pictures
of you.
No, of
I don't know. This would be a good one.
Yeah, this one right here.
Rama.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't like to take pictures below my waist. I'm like Elvis, you know, because then you're going to see my belly like that. All right, let's see this. Put this guy cover up that belly. Come on, man. That's the.
Oh, hold on. I got to redo this.
Holy man. Okay. Okay, we can pass on this. We can move along here. Whose idea was it to put my picture on there? Stick around. After we have fun with this, I have the top story of 2025. Somebody did a lot of research into a subject, and we're going to get to that as soon as we're done fooling around with Grok and putting people in bikinis.
This should be good because this is a full body shot. Oh, this will be good.
Okay. Let's see this one. Or do I want to see this one? Is the other one still playing as we're talking?
No,
okay.
No,
I was just wondering. I was going to say, okay, we can cut that at any time. Okay, here we go. Oh, is this funny? Me, Rama, and Kenny Hyderas from Sunrise in bikinis dancing. Now that is hilarious. Oh my goodness, is that funny? That is really, really funny. Okay, now like I don't have enough things to occupy my time. Oh my, that is really, really funny. So how do you get to that for people that will definitely
Just
want to try
Grok.
that? Grok?
Log in.
Yeah.
You could make those renderings totally free.
Oh man. Oh man, my Florida mojito picture. That would be a Jaybird. Now they're requesting different pictures. Tracy Randall wants the tattoo on my butt. Jaybird wants my favorite Florida mojitos. Now it's turning into an all request show. Oh, that last one there was hilarious. Oh, that was good. That was really, really funny.
You guys have no inhibitions. You guys are ready to go.
That is something else, man. That is really, really funny. Really funny. I want to take a sip of this beer, but I don't want it to come back out through my nose. Oh, that last one with Kenny and Rama, that was killer.
I want to download that one just to keep it. Look at how happy you guys look.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that is hilarious. You got to do one more. I don't know though. Do we leave it on that high note? Do we leave it on the high note, or do we try one more?
You tell me.
Okay. What do the fans want? What do you want? One more, or do we leave it on that high note? That one there is going to be hard to beat. I would hate to say. Okay, that's TJ. All right, TJ's watching. Do TJ. All TJ, right. We're going to make you famous here. TJ's like, I don't want to be in on this. It's me holding a bottle of Jack.
Oh,
which was kind of crazy because I donated the bottle of Jack and I won it. All right, TJ, you are about to be famous. Here we go. That's not any bottle of Jack. That's a Y103 bottle of Jack, rare collector's item. Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
Oh, I got to put it up on the screen so everybody can see this awesomeness.
I got the same hat on. Wow. Okay, here we go. TJ, I hope you're still watching. I hope you're still tuned in because I think you're going to like this one, or maybe not. Okay, 87, 88, 90, 94, 97. Showtime.
What?
It's buffering. 99%. Talk to me.
Come on, Grok.
Talk to Teddy Bear. Come on, Chuck.
Try again, second time here.
All right. Boy, cut right to the end, and then even the computer says, I don't know if we should do this one or not.
This is against my better judgment.
That's why it's AI, because it's more intelligent than us. All right, here we go.
I tried to save you guys.
I know. Here we go. Oh, is that funny? Oh, is that funny? Look at my moves, though. Look at me busting a move, baby. Hell yeah. I think I can make some money at the mine shaft or one of them places. Yeah. Are my balls hanging out there? What the hell? What are you doing? We can't have my balls hanging out on TV. What the heck is with that? What is going on there? You're going to get us knocked off the first show of the new year. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. TJ's watching. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. That was just too much. That was just too much. They put the balls hanging out, though. I didn't want my balls hanging out on the thing. What do you mean I don't? Yeah, I do.
I haven't laughed this hard in forever.
Oh
my
man.
goodness.
That is just something else there. Do we dare go one more?
Your call. You're the
yeah.
you're the
We
chief.
might as well. Let me look at some picture on there. Let's see if we got one with Jaybird. I know I got to have a picture with Jaybird on there. Let's see. Oh, one of them motorcycle pictures. Let's see. I know I got one of Jaybird somewhere. Keep going down. Let's see. I might have one of Tracy Randall too. Let's see. Keep going. Keep going. Let's see. Man, look at that picture of me with Rush. Wow. Pretty cool. Harry George. Tons of great pictures of Noli. Some pierogies. Look at those trays of pierogies right there,
my
man.
catnip right there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, a picture of Shekelhoff. Rest his soul. Okay. Let's see. I don't see one of Jaybird. There's me and JFK from the Oaks. Let's see. Where's a good one? There's got to be one of me and Jaybird on there somewhere. I don't know. Next one we'll grab. We're kind of losing the momentum here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're let's see. Hold on, who's there? Nah, there's another picture of me and Rama. There's Jaybird right there with the glasses on, but no, wait, go over one more. Go over one more. These three guys holding this girl with her legs spread apart. Go back.
Go back.
See that? Yeah, okay. Jaybird's in the middle. All right, here you go, Jaybird. I don't know where this one's going to go. We got three derelicts and a woman with her legs spread apart.
We absolutely might get canceled on this one.
That one there is too crazy. Although TJ seems like he's enjoying it. TJ, I think you were enjoying that little bikini dance a little too much. The way you're looking at me, I don't know. All right, we'll do one up here for Jaybird. That was a fun time, though, Ohio Bike Week. We had a blast there, man. Awesome time. Always have a good time. I wonder where this one's going to go.
Fun with AI.
And we still have the big story yet to go.
Yes, we do.
This show is just starting to take off.
Totally.
Takes an hour or two to get it going. All right, here we go. It is buffering. We are at 65%. All right, 68, 70. We're coming down to it. 75%, 80. It's flying. We're going to see something crazy here. 97, 99. And get ready. This is some funny stuff here. Bing! Oh man!
Those clothes just break away.
Yeah. Jaybird's wishing that's how it was with you.
He's got a little six-pack going on there. You see that?
Look at that! Wow, man! Amazing what a difference it makes without your pants on. Could you send him that? I don't know if you can or not. Oh man, everybody wants them. Oh, do JFK at the Royal Oaks. All right, we got a request. Let's go back on there.
All right. How far am I going back?
Not too far. I saw it go up just a little bit. I saw one on there. It was me and Gary Markowski. Let's see. Oh, look at Noli. He is the cutest baby in the world. Let's see. I just saw one. It might go back down. Go back down. Let's see here. Go down a little further. Look at them nice fish, great motorcycles. I got some pretty good pictures on there. Okay, slow down. I think it's coming up. Okay, go down a little more. A little more. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, there. I don't know if that picture is clear enough.
Which one?
No, the one over.
This one?
Yeah, I don't know if that's clear enough, but that is me, Viking Jim, JFK, and Sonny Hopcheck. This might be a good one. Although that picture might be a little off. I don't know.
Oh, this is science, so we're testing out
Yeah. If not, there. Oh, that one with me and TJ keeps popping up with the bottle of Jack. All right, this one here, I don't know how this is going to go because the picture's kind of shaky. But we'll look for another one from the Oaks. We got to do one with JFK by request from Tracy Randall. All right, where are we going here? Let's see. It's buffering. We're at 65%. Slowing down here. We might have a glitch. We're stuck at 63%.
Oh, made it.
Oh, okay.
It's figuring it out.
75, 80. It's got to. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yay. Look at, I'll tell you, Viking, this just seems like a natural in that bikini. Sonny Hopcheck. Sonny Hopcheck, JFK, me and Tom Saylor. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that one. Oh, is that funny or what, man? That's some good stuff there. One more? Sure. What do you think? Yep, for one more. Let's take a look at some of these pictures. Let me see if I get a good one here. Well, let's see. I would say Dale Earnhardt in a bikini, but I'm not going to desecrate the memory of Dale Earnhardt. Yeah, what do we got there? I don't know, man. Well, I got a lot of pictures, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This guy. Keep going. I'll see the right one. I'll go. That's it. Let's try that one. Who's that? I can't tell some of these. The zigzag man. That's how you know you're an old stoner. If you have a zigzag tattoo, that meant you were a stoner in 1968 in high school. Yeah, I don't know. You want to call it, or do you see one more here? If you want. That's my buddy Rhino.
Might as well do one more.
Might as well. Aren't you glad you tuned in today?
Totally.
And we still got the big finish coming up yet. We're not done yet. All right, let's see how this one looks.
I love being alive in this era where you have tools like this.
Oh, I know that you could just mess around with it. Well, see, this is what I was talking about too with earlier about these Facebook pages and stuff. People are going to be demanding more content like this. This is what people are going to want because it's just going to be getting crazier and crazier. Oh, that's some funny stuff there, man. Okay, here we go. Well, you got to confirm your age.
Well, this must be bad.
Okay, we might have to. This might be one. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't because you know what? These are friends of mine, and we're doing it without their knowledge.
Kill it.
Yeah, kill it. Yeah, just to be on the safe side. I wouldn't want to have anybody. If it's me, that's one thing. And some of the crazies we got on.
When it asked for age verification, I'm going to say it was on a bad path.
Yes, me too. Oh, let's see some of this stuff here. There's got to be a good one. Oh, there's me and the late Steve Acker. Remember we had him on the show? He was very interesting from the band Law. He had a lot of good stuff. There's me with Mankind. There's the Sheik flipping the middle finger. There's my tattoo touched up, brand new. Nothing looks better than brand new ink. It's so shiny and I love it. Another picture of Jay Bird. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we got a Basil, maybe.
That's a friend of mine. I don't know if we want to. We want willing participants or people that are here. There's Dr. Rock. You remember Dr. Rock?
Uh-uh.
Dr. Rock is wait, back it up. I see a good one. Dr. Rock was a big DJ at WRRO back in the day, oldies guy, and you could do me, Sonny Hopcheck, and Cornell.
That's it right there?
Right there. Yeah. Okay, this one's going to be good. This one is going to be good.
Can I flavor it up a little bit?
I'd
like to see.
I don't care what you do.
Okay, all right. I'll let it be a surprise.
You make it a surprise.
Okay.
Everybody's waiting.
All right.
We all can't wait to see this. You didn't know you were going to get this kind of fun tonight, did you? Where are you going to get this kind of entertainment, huh? All right, here we go. Me, Cornell Bogdan from Tangled Up in Blues on Y103, and Sonny Boy Hopcheck from Sonny Needs Money and Saxville Rhythm and Blues.
60%.
Soon to be in a bikini. We're at 60% and holding. Oh, okay. I just saw it. Okay. They're going to love this one. Here we go. Amish dresses and bikinis. I think I've seen Cornell dressed like that without the skirt. Just the leather panties. Isn't it amazing how much fun these people are having frolicking in their...
How happy they are. Laughing.
Except, you know what? I'll tell you how I know that's AI. It doesn't have my pierced nipples.
It doesn't.
Yeah, see?
Should I tell it?
Yeah, pierced nipples. Yeah, barbell nipple pierce. Oh, you could add all this stuff on here.
It'll re-render it. You just keep telling it stuff, and it'll keep adding to it.
Okay. Oh, it's buffering. Oh man. Here we go. No, it's still buffering. Now that's a good one. I remember that night happening at Packard Music Hall.
You guys weren't dressed like that, right? No bikinis underneath.
Oh yeah, that was part of the thing. Amish dresses and bikini tops.
Oh, it skipped it. It didn't want to do nipples.
So okay.
Sorry.
All right. Well, there you go. That's a good one to leave it on. That's a good note.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Goodness.
TJ says that Dr. Rock did a great Wolfman Jack. He did too. I'll tell you what, he was a good guy. A good friend of mine for many years, and it was nice working with him.
All right, now that we got the preamble of the show, let's get to the real show. Like, what did you really want to talk about?
Well, we have a year-end compilation here for you. And
it's good.
This is going to be a good one.
Okay.
Our year-end compilation. I don't know who put this together, but it had to be a pain in the butt. The funniest items we got stuck up our butts last year. Defector.com posted a list of the funniest things, maybe funniest. It depends on which end you're on this. A list of the funniest things Americans got stuck inside themselves in 2025.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Here's a full list of the 50 items, and we'll just run through some of the highlights.
Okay.
Number 1 on the list, a turkey baster.
Okay. I could see that.
Number 2, a wine stopper.
Not a good one.
Number 3, a shampoo bottle.
Okay.
Well, the guy said he slipped in the shower. And you know what? You can understand that, right? I mean, how many times have you been in the shower, you slip on a shampoo bottle and right up there it goes.
What,
you know,
what's the odds?
that one? That's not even funny. I mean, if you've been there and you had that happen to you, are you really laughing about it? Maybe afterwards with your friends. Fun.
It could happen to any of you.
Right now, right after this podcast, one of you might end up with a go in the shower in a shampoo bottle.
It's slippery in there.
It is, yeah. Nails and screws. I don't know what that's all about.
That's not good.
Here's somebody had a highlighter stuck up there.
Okay.
That must just be your just
bored,
you know,
doing homework.
Right. Yeah. I wonder what would happen. Did you finish your homework? No, I accidentally sat on my highlighter and I had to go get it removed.
Straight up, sat down. What are the odds?
Oh, a baseball. The baseball, the guy said he just wanted to see what it feels like. So you're sitting there and you have this baseball and you just look at it and go, you know what? I wonder what this would feel like.
You sit on it like an egg and just like maneuver it until it.
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't know.
You sounded like you were, you know. All right, let's see here. A pair of pliers.
Okay, that's not a good one.
Yeah, because there's more to it.
Okay.
The guy said he was using the pliers to get something else that was stuck up there.
The highlighter, probably.
Highlighter guy and plier guy, same dude. That counts twice.
Oops, twice. Like, oops, I got the highlighter. And oops, I got the pliers.
Here's somebody, a bunch of marbles. I could see that's probably some kind of kinky thing there.
Anal beads or something like that.
Somebody had a coat hanger. Ouch. Maybe you're trying to prize something out. Constipated. Hand me that coat hanger, honey.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't try any of this at home.
No.
A penny, a sandal, a doorknob. That one's probably easy to do.
Yeah,
you know?
butt plug-ish kind of thing. I get that one.
Let's see, a light bulb. I don't know if I would go down that road.
No, don't do that.
A vape pen.
Yeah.
Now I wonder if they had somebody take a puff off of it. Maybe that was some kind of kinky thing. Let's see, 2 pencils. You would think after the first one you would stop. A corncob pipe, a rock, a pair of nose hair trimmers. Now I can see how that probably happened. You're probably trimming it down there a little bit. And whoops!
You slipped on the tub.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Thank goodness it wasn't the shampoo bottle. Yeah, be careful with that. And somebody else had a bunch of uncooked pastas accidentally stuck there.
You don't want food items that.
I don't know. I don't know who put together that list of fine things, but there you go. It's a rough year for some people in 2025.
If we ever talk to an RN, somebody who's a nurse, I want those stories right there. What's those kind of things that you've seen?
I know this one nurse, and they had this guy that was a regular. You know, he had a mental illness. He would swallow things. Like batteries. He'd come in there with the 4D batteries in his stomach or stuff. Whoa. This guy was always, you know, and he was like a regular, like once a month or something. He'd come in and, well, what did you do now? I swallowed 4 AA batteries. Why'd you do that? I don't know. But yeah, the swallowing as a mental illness is
it really?
It's crazy.
Never heard that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's people out there. Trenda, hey Freddie, how about that game last night? Tom was jumping up and down for the Steelers. Was there a game last night?
I don't know.
Judging from this show, it took an hour before we even mentioned the game.
Yeah, right.
And I thought I was gonna come blazing right out of the box. Browns, Steelers, and Stefanski and the Ravens and the.
You just slow drip the good content.
Yeah.
You got to tune in the whole time.
Yeah. You know, so we knew it was coming.
Yeah.
We just strung you along a little bit. So you.
How many Steeler fan friends do you have? Seems
way
like a
too
lot.
many.
Way
yes,
too many.
Yes. I have a lot of the Steeler fan friends. They say they're my friend, but then if I'm out at
they just talk shit
game,
all the time.
The game somewhere or whatever, you know. And then when you have your own family members like that too, you know, it's just like one after another. Yeah, Ravens bit the dust. But see, you know, I like the Ravens to lose too. And you know what? I don't know. I hate to say this, but in a way, I'm glad to see the Steelers in it because at least we have still some kind of interest in it.
Right.
You know, I mean, okay, if it's Ravens, I don't want the Ravens to win.
Never.
But, you know, with the Steelers, at least you're still interested. Right. You know, you're even though you're rooting against them, that, at least it gives you something. The Ravens, even though they were the former Browns, I don't have the same deep animosity for the Ravens like I have for the Steelers. And that's because of their fans, because they're in your face every single day, everywhere you go. And you're not going to see me, shooting my mouth off about the Browns and all that kind of stuff. I just kind of lay back and, but these Steelers fans, they just want to,
all the time.
And I wouldn't be out there, making fun of the Steelers or anything like that.
You would never.
That would be below me.
Right. Right.
So,
do you have a side team, a team other than the Browns that you?
Well,
sort of root for?
a little bit Tampa Bay, maybe, but some of it. I'll tell you, lately I've just been enjoying watching good games. Mm-hmm. I really, really just enjoy. Man, boy, if that was a good game or that was a good game. I think I'm more of a fan of a good game. Love the Browns, hate the Steelers. So usually that instead of a second team, my second team is whoever's playing the Steelers.
All right.
That's my second
Beautiful.
team. Yeah, so that's how it goes. Well, what do you think? You ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, let's do it. That was good.
I don't
really
think there's
fun.
much more we could do unless you show me in real life of me with my bikini on. Oh, that one, man, with the nutsack hanging out.
That was rough.
Yeah, you might not hear the podcast next week. We might be knocked off for a while. We might be in
those bottoms could not hang.
And that's why I didn't want to go into the one where
the friends and family.
Yeah. Click if you're make sure that you're over 18 for this one.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, you know what? We'll just pass on that, especially if it's somebody that's not in this little circle of lunatics that are paying attention to this. That's all we need is somebody to take a screenshot of that and it goes viral. And hey, I saw your old lady on the thing and with Fast Freddie in a bikini. And Pierce nipples sticking out, and
Freddie's balls are hanging out.
Yeah, what is up with you guys? Man, I'd be pissed. So we do have some sort of
decorum.
Yeah. Chickens, puss. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would put that on mine, man. I would have blew it up even bigger. That's what I would have did. But all right, well, let's wrap it up. Another good one in the books, and we will return next Monday if God willing and the creek don't rise. We'll be back next Monday. Maybe we'll get a guest. I think the new prerequisite is if you come on the show, we have to take a picture of you and put you in a bikini. That's one of the prerequisites from now on to be a guest on this show. We will have a group picture. We'll do an individual picture. And maybe just for our viewing pleasure, we might do the over 18 ones too. So
okay,
just see where
I'll
it goes.
Preview them and download them so we know if they're airworthy.
Yeah, right. All right, well, let's wrap it up, Joe. Good time tonight, and thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll catch you tomorrow afternoon at 3 on Youngstown's Classic Rock Y103. We're giving away tickets to see the Boston Tribute Don't Look Back. That's coming to the Robbins Theater on January. Listen to me. It'll be July before you know it. January 23rd at the Robbins Theater. Look at those great pictures. I can't. How funny is that? Well, I hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you for listening to this show on Youngstown Studio. This is original Youngstown content. Feel free to share our videos and tell your friends about us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook.